believe and do not taint their iman, their belief with shirk, with associating partners of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He has security. And Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala, he said that they have security in the hereafter, being safe from the hellfire. Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala, he said they'll be guided in this dunya. They'll be guided in this dunya. And this shows the effects of shirk and the effects of tawheed. The effects of tawheed, that these people who do not taint their iman with dhulm, they'll receive security. The effects of shirk, that the people that taint their iman with shirk, that they will not receive security in the hereafter. And they will not be guided in this dunya. And we find in the stories and the qisas that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, from the qisas of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that Ibrahim said, إِنَّنِي بَرَاءُ مِنْكُمْ وَمِمَّا تَعْبُدُونَ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ كَفَّرْنَا بِكُمْ وَبَدَأَ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةُ وَالْبَغْضَاءُ أَبَدًا حَتَّى تُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَحْدَهُ. Where Ibrahim said to his people, he said, I am free from you. I am free from you. And that which you worship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. كَفَّرْنَا بِكُمْ. I disbelieved in you. وَبَدَأَ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةُ. And between you and I begins enmity. وَالْبَغْضَاءُ. And hatred. حَتَّى تُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَحْدَهُ. Until you worship Allah alone. Until you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and with tawheed. Showing the emphasis that the Anbiya placed with regards to warning against shirk. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran where He said that إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَن يُشْرَكَ بِهِ وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that Allah does not forgive that any partners be associated with Him, but He subhanahu wa ta'ala said, but He forgives other than that, as He wills. Ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah ta'ala, he mentioned from the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, said, وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا, and do not associate partners with Him. Ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah ta'ala, he said doing shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is of three categories. Doing shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is of three categories. The first of those is a shirk in rububiyyah. The first of those is shirk in rububiyyah. The shirk in Allah's lordship. In Him being the creator, Him being the one that disposes of affairs subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he mentioned the statements of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Wallahu khaliqu kulli shay, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He created everything. So if anybody associates with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala somebody else by claiming that they, along with Allah, are the creator, then this is shirk in the rububiyyah. This is shirk in the rububiyyah. And Ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah ta'ala, he continued and he explained. He said that those people who do not believe in Allah, those people who deny the existence of Ar-Rahman, Al-Khaliq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says that the aql, the intellect, will show you that you, creation, have been created. Either you've been created by nothing, or you created yourself. Either you've been created by nothing, nothing created you, or you've been created by yourself. And obviously the one, nothing can create, so that is out of the question. And secondly, you cannot create yourself, because before you were created, you were nothing. Which is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Am khuliqu min ghayri shay'in am humul khaliqun. Which is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, were they created by nothing, or they themselves are created? They created themselves. So the one who associates partners in Allah with this regard is doing shirk in rububiyyah. And this is what the Christians fell. By associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by saying that Isa is Ibn Allah, that Isa is the son of Allah, and some say that Isa is Allah. By doing this, they have done shirk in rububiyyah. The second shirk that Shaykh Uthaymeen mentions is the shirk in Allah's names and His attributes, asma wa sifat. And that is by attributing that which is specific for Allah, or attributing or making Allah similar to His creation. Making Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala similar to His creation. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٌ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that there is nothing like unto Him, and He is the all-hearing and seeing. Also, what needs to be noticed here is those who negate Allah's names and attributes, they associate partners with Allah as it relates to His names and attributes. Why? The people who negate Allah's attributes, like the Jahmiyyah, they say Allah doesn't have any names or attributes. He's not Ar-Rahman. They say He doesn't istawa, la yastawi al-arsh, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said Ar-Rahmanu al-arsh istawa, the most merciful rose above His throne. They negate attributes like this to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala, he said that the people that negate Allah's names and attributes, they have done shirk. They have done shirk. Why? Because the reason why they negate Allah's attributes, the reason why these individuals negate Allah's names and attributes is because they say, if we were to affirm sight, that Allah sees, if we were to affirm that Allah has hands, if we were to affirm that Allah has knowledge, if we were to affirm that Allah has wisdom, if we were to affirm all of these, we're making Allah like His creation. So their mentality is that the only way that we can affirm these names and these attributes is by making it like the creation. And this is where they've done shirk. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ, none is like unto Him. Shirk out the way. وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, but yet He affirmed that He is the all-hearing and seeing. Which is why from the aqeedah of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah is that we affirm Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's names and we affirm Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's attributes based upon the Quran and the Sunnah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said He has hands. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that He sees. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that He rises above His throne and He descends subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we affirm this because it's in the book of Allah. And it's on the sunnah of Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is revelation. لا ينطق عن الهوى إن هو إلا وحي يوحى. He doesn't speak from his desires, rather it's a revelation revealed to him. So the sunnah is revelation. The sunnah of Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam is revelation. And in the Quran and Sunnah, Allah's names and attributes are